Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're taking a trip down memory lane with these super cool retro brick cell phone ornaments from Tottenham. Remember those massive, clunky phones we used to lug around? Well, these ornaments capture that nostalgic vibe perfectly. They're designed to look like those iconic 80s and 90s brick phones, complete with oversized antennas and number pads. Right out of the box, you get 4 of these little beauties. They're made of iron, so they've got a nice weight to them and feel surprisingly durable. Don't worry, they're not actually heavy, just substantial enough to feel like a quality piece. The paint job is pretty decent too, giving them that authentic retro look. They're not trying to be perfectly pristine, which adds to their charm. They're meant to evoke that vintage feel, and they nail it. The listing mentions using them as Christmas ornaments, and I think that's a fantastic idea. Imagine a retro-themed Christmas tree. These would be the perfect quirky touch. But honestly, their use goes way beyond the holidays. They'd be awesome as party decorations, especially for an 80s or 90s themed bash. Picture them scattered on tables, as centerpieces, or incorporated into a photo booth setup. Instant conversation starter. And speaking of photos, these make fantastic props. Whether you're into cosplay, creating fun content for social media, or just want some silly pictures with friends, these phones add a hilarious touch. They're also a great size, not too small to get lost in the background, but not so big that they're unwieldy. Beyond parties and photos, these retro phones can add a touch of personality to your everyday decor. They look great on a bookshelf, desk, or even in the kitchen. They're just fun little objects that bring a smile to your face. The listing suggests using them as home decor, and I totally agree. They're a unique way to add a bit of vintage flair to any space. Now, let's talk about the details. They measure about 12.6 inches tall, so they're a decent size. The description also mentions using them as movie props, which I think is a clever idea. They'd be perfect for student films or any project that needs a touch of retro authenticity. And let's be real, who wouldn't want a giant fake phone as a prop? One thing I particularly appreciate is the attention to detail. The number pads and antennas aren't just painted on, they're actually textured, which adds to the realism. It's those little touches that really elevate these ornaments from simple decorations to something special. Overall, I'm really impressed with these retro brick cell phone ornaments. They're well-made, versatile, and packed with nostalgic charm. They're perfect for anyone who loves retro tech, quirky decor, or just wants a fun and unique way to decorate their space. They'd also make a fantastic gift for anyone who grew up in the 80s or 90s. They're a great conversation starter and a guaranteed way to bring a smile to anyone's face. So, if you're looking for a fun and unique piece of decor, I highly recommend checking these out.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.